What's up, Backstretchers? You are on the Backstretch, presented by Gans Race Cars and Parts. Tune in for your local racetrack results and series results from Mid-East Racing Association, the Blue Ridge Outlaws, and the Steel Block Bandits on Monday nights. It's showtime! And we're live. Back at Gans Race Cars and Parts. Got the Maverick sitting co-pilot. We're going to talk about Cherokee's results from this past weekend. Of course, upcoming events coming up. Got a special phone guest. Our original guest didn't get to make it tonight.
No, he did not.
So we'll...
Hopefully we should have him soon.
Caleb Double Deuce Simmons. The man, the myth, the legend. Make sure I got everything on over here. If y'all can hear us, let me make sure y'all can hear us before we get too far into it.
Will the Double Deuce make an appearance at Ultimate Motorsports Park this week?
There is no more Double Deuce.
You know, it's not.
Caleb?
Yeah.
Caleb sold his ride.
Well, I didn't know that.
Caleb Simmons sold out. Put that ring on that girl's finger and he had to sell out. You know how it works around here. It just don't mix no more. Give Caleb a hard time.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Caleb sold out. Caleb is a Mid-East employee now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So we will get to see him.
You will get to see Caleb.
Okay. Just make sure.
Instead of door slamming, he'll be DQing. Come on, Caleb. You can talk back. It's all right. But before we get started, I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsors of the show. So just pause for just a minute. On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gans Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Mayodan, North Carolina. Go check out Gans Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Score, and for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast For You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gans Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast For You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gans Race Cars and Parts. Tate Logging and Firewood, located in Low Gap, North Carolina. That is the home of the Hillbilly, Zach Tate and the T9 Machine, and also the Hillbilly Girl of Abby Tate. For all your logging, timber, and firewood needs, go check out Tate's Logging and Firewood or give them a call at 336-757-6706. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannaco, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. TC Construction, that is Travis Covey out of King, North Carolina. He is the official sponsor of the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, Fast Time Award, and Hard Charger Award for the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association, your home of the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Pro Fabrications Mid-East 604 late models, and your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. And debuting this year, the Mid-East Super Late Model Series. Go check them out at racemideast.com. Andrews Mowing and Landscaping, the driver of the number 46, 604 late model. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford with Andrews Mowing and Landscaping for all your landscape design, maintenance, and grading needs. Give them a call at 336-624-8357 or go check them out on Facebook at Andrews Mowing and Landscaping. And we're back. Thanks to all our proud sponsors for making this show happen. I'm going to jump into this past weekend at Cherokee Speedway. They got to race this weekend before we get into the upcoming week. The Decker Home Improvement Renegade Sportsman's Brandon Kennard was your winner. 604 late models, sponsored by the firm Roots Grading. John Rogerio Jr. and Longhorn House Car picking up the win.
That's win number 3 for him on the year.
Win number 3 in the house car?
Yeah.
Priority Heating and Cooling Thunder Bombers, it was Hunter Thunderbird picking up the win. Young Guns, front wheel drive was Lance Morrison. Leak Medic Stock Fours, it was Dylan Warden, the GOAT. The number 2 machine picking up the win. And the Smoking Mountain Barbecue Extreme Fours, it was Preston Kelly picking up the win this past weekend at the place your mama warned you about, Cherokee Speedway. And like I said, that's the only results I had for this past weekend. I do think Harris got some racing in too. And I need to cut my volume off. I do know Bobby Kohler did like the video earlier. Thank you, Bobby. Owner of the Ultimate Motorsports at RV Park, which we'll talk about shortly. But we're going to have a phone guest here in just a second. As soon as Mr. Gann get him on the telephone.
We're going to call him right now.
He will be piloting a super ride at the Doug Walls Memorial Ultimate Motorsports at RV Park this coming weekend.
Yes, sir.
And there he is.
Can you hear us, Mr. Benji Hicks?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Benji, you ready for this weekend?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
just
we
fine.
can hear you.
I don't know if they can hear you. Hold on a minute. All right, Benji, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Can everybody over there hear you? You're going to pilot that double nickel this weekend at Ultimate Motorsports RV Park?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For those who don't know you, I don't know who don't know you, but tell them a little bit about yourself, what you got going on, and how you got into racing.
Benji Hicks, 29 years old, now in North Carolina. Been in racing all my life with my dad and then both my uncles racing. And then I started racing Mendelers and dabbled into the legend cars a little bit from 05 to late of 07. And then friendship went back dirt and dad went back racing. So we set out of the car. Didn't really do much of anything other than work on his. And then in 2012, went 602 racing at 311. And that's where I got my dirt start and started straightening late models and been 602, 604, and now running supers majority of the time.
And that's Benji Hicks. Driving a double nickel race car. Like I said, a lot of people don't know, but Benji Hicks and BHR Fabrications builds a double nickel race car out of Mount Airy. Ain't got nothing?
Been thinking.
You've been thinking, oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, it's not.
It's bad when he thinks, Benji.
Yeah, it don't normally end up very well.
He got smoke rolling out his ears.
A whole lot of it.
Always.
Smells like rear end grease burning. But you planning on being there this coming week? You go run both shows this weekend?
Yeah, I'm running both shows, and then Friday night I'm running a 602 car also.
You running your 602?
Yeah. Yeah, we done some updating and got some R&D stuff on the 602 cars. a lot cheaper to put laps on that motor than it is a full blown super motor. So we're gonna try some things this weekend on it, and hopefully the results are the same as they were last time we was there with the 602 car. And hell, I'd like to sweep the whole night, win the super race also, and I think that'd be a good showing there at what's always been my home track. So look forward to pulling double duty on Friday night, and then if we can pull it off Friday and then go to Cherokee Saturday, and everybody always says it'd be nice to get a win, but if we can win Friday and then just go run competitive Saturday, I'd consider that a win. But obviously, we want to sweep the weekend and get that $2,500 bonus.
Oh, absolutely. I figured maybe you take that 602 car to get ready for that 50,000.
Take that 602 car and what now?
Get ready for that 50,000 in October.
Oh yeah, we're registered for that. So like I said, we got to put back together. We updated it during the off season, and we got both the supercars ready first, and we knew we were going to run them majority of the time right out of the gate, so we wanted to make sure those were done. And so we've been piddling on the 602 car when we could. We'll have a 604 in it sometime this year and go run some 604 races too, I'm sure. But we're registered up for that 50,000, and I'd like to sweep that one too. That'd be a record-setting night for me.
Oh, absolutely.
So, Benji, I have a question for you, but I also have a question for everybody that's watching. So, do you know, and everybody that's watching, kind of think about this because we're going to ask it later on. I'm going to give away a hat. Do you know what year your dad and your two uncles and my dad started racing? And don't say it just yet. Just think about it, and we'll ask you here in a little bit.
I know for sure my dad. I can't remember Billy and Mark, which obviously it was way before my time. But it
was actually a little bit before my time.
Yeah, I know Dad's just because his used to be a car number. But no, I can't remember right off what Billy or Mark's was.
Like I said, this is when Billy, Mark, and Tony and Philip all run the same year together in the same division.
Oh, was that the Steelheads?
No.
Hobby
Stocks.
Yep, Hobby Stocks.
What?
Now he's smoking.
Yeah, we got him stumped.
Yeah, would that be, what was it, 80? I don't know why, but for some reason I want to say like 82 or 3.
Nope.
Not even close.
Nah, you're close.
Tony just chimed in on the comments. He says, "I think I know."
Oh, is Dad watching?
Yeah, Dad's watching. Tony's watching. He says, "I think I know."
Yeah,
I would hope so.
I'm pretty sure he started racing in, I want to say 75.
That I couldn't tell you either.
Because I'm pretty sure that's why his car number was 75 at one time. I know why it's 21. I do know that for sure.
Well, we all know why it's 21.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure yours is 55 because that's the number you play football.
Be correct. Yep. It was. I was always in football. I was number 20, and then my offensive line coach asked me one day. He said, "You want to win 4 or 5 games and score some touchdowns and get recognition, or do you want to win 9 or 10 games and win a conference championship?" And I said, "Well, of course I want to win 9 or 10 games." And from that day forward, my number changed from 20 to 55, and then that was my sophomore year in high school, and then the whole double nickel deal was born right there.
Yeah, because that's what Tony used to call you on the football field, wasn't
it? Yeah, that's what he used to always holler out. You got to hit them double nickel, or you got to get them, or always cheering me on.
Like I said, I do pay attention to some of your podcasts you do.
That's right. Yeah, I've got a few of them out there.
I think that was with Jimmy and them.
Yeah, that was Kate and Jimmy on Crate Insiders. Yeah.
I watched that one.
Benji, what have you got going on so far for the start and throughout the middle and the end of your season? What's your schedule looking like for the year?
Well, we've already ran, I believe, 4 races with starting at Scraven. It was a 2-day show. First night there, we practiced good with. We actually took an all brand new car. I hadn't even shaken it down or anything. The first time it actually moved with me in the driver's seat was going to Tech on that Friday. So we were shaking it down, all brand new car. Went out and outlapped really good. Made a few changes. We was laying too much on the right rear. Made a few changes and went back out for qualifying. Driver T totally missed his line both laps, which is destined to happen. I guess we can't ever shake the cobwebs off in a practice session. It's always got to be under race conditions. But qualified about mid-pack. Heat raced decent, and then we didn't make the show through the heat race. Had to run a B main, and we changed some more stuff after the B main there. Got about 3/4 of a lap in the feature, and guy spun out, come across the racetrack, broke a right front shock. And then next night we was a lot better, qualified better, heat raced better, and rode around in the rubber for 50 laps. But that is what it is. And then probably the highlight of my Lucas Oil races that I have ran was at Golden Isles this year. Never seen the place. And then all them guys, they've already been down there, and I'm sure they were all wore out and ready to go home. But I qualified awful, like to the point I was ready to load up after qualifying because it was just that embarrassing. And heat raced and started 11th in the heat race and ended up finishing 3rd in the heat race. So it put us in a really good starting spot in the feature. Wound up 15th there, and then where did we go after that? I think Cherokee after that for March Madness, and was running really good in the feature. I got the top going pretty good there, and had some contact with Chris Ferguson. It was not intentional, but ended up spinning him out and tore my nose up, and then it was like trying to drive with a parachute up underneath the front end of the race car. That was awful, but we ended up finishing 8th or 9th or something like that. And then went to Lancaster a couple weeks ago, and probably the best I've ever been there, and qualified probably the best I've ever qualified there, I'm pretty sure. And then was featuring the best that I'd ever felt in a feature race there, and was actually running Sackett right behind Ben Watkins, which you say Lancaster, everybody automatically thinks of Ben Watkins anyways. And ended up overheating with about 20 laps to go, pulled in to save the motor, and got all that fixed up now. So ready to hit the ground running again. These rainouts are not in my favor. We get bored sitting around, and either end up at a casino somewhere or end up on iRacing. It's getting kind of boring. I'm ready to go back to the racetrack and get back going again.
I 100% know exactly what you mean. I'm tired of the rainouts too. We're ready to get back racing as well.
I'm tired of rainouts, but I'm not going to casino.
Yeah.
Benji. I'll race for Benji, but I ain't.
The rest of the year, as far as the rest of the year, we're going to hit or miss. The only tour that I do plan on running this year is the Ray Cook deal during the summer, the 12 races in 16 days. We're going to try and run that deal and see if we can't win that championship there during the summer, and add that to the resume. And the rest of the year, we'll just, like I said, we'll just hit or miss. I'm sure we'll run majority super stuff, and then we'll run some 602 stuff here and there, and of course the 50,000 there at Ultimate, and then we'll run some 604 stuff with Joseph Rush. I don't know, probably 5-6 races this year with him, and then the 100,000 at the end of the year there at Golden Island with the 604 car. We'll be there for that as well.
I think you said you got like 60, 70 race schedule planned, what you had originally planned?
Say that one more time.
You originally planned for like a 60 or 70 race schedule this year, so you've cut that back.
Well, we originally had, I think it was 82 or 84 races on the schedule. I knew we weren't going to hit all of them, but it was just filling out the calendar and seeing what was, within reach and distance of what we could go to. And we try and go not only somewhere new, but kind of like a bucket list race every year. And so like last year was, we had never been to Eldora. We went to Eldora twice last year. Really enjoyed that. So this year, I'm hoping that our bucket list race is either Fairbury for the Prairie Dirt Classic or the Dome at the end of the year there in St. Louis. One or the other, if not both. Just depends on how we run. And with the rain outs and the weather changing, I'm sure we're going to miss out on some of them other races. So as long as we can keep me in the seat as much as we possibly can, and keep our stuff fresh, it's kind of pointless to go to the racetrack and quote unquote keep me in the seat when our stuff's wore out or needs to be spend some time on, spend a weekend off and just go through the car really well. But right now, we've got 3 cars sitting in there in the shop. One of them is pretty much all brand new, the 602 car. Got a supercar now that's only got 4 races on it, and then my backup supercar's only got 3 races on it. So we're very fresh right now and ready to rock and roll, and trailer stocked up. So we're going, as soon as this weather passes through and we can get back going, and we'll be right foot hammer down and hit as many races as we can.
Sounds like a plan. We ain't gonna hold you up too long, but before you go, I know Stokes Apparel has got you some new apparel that you're gonna have ready for this weekend.
Yeah, they do a great job. Actually, I really couldn't tell you about any of the design process or the price processes of it or anything like that. Thankfully, my sister takes care of all of that. She orders it and keeps up with inventory and does the pricing on the website and taking care of shipping orders out and everything. The only thing I do know about the apparel is we will have our apparel trailer set up at Ultimate Friday in the grandstand area. My sister will be running it, and everything that she's put on the Facebook page and on the website, she'll have there in stock, and I'm hoping she can sell it all out so she can order some more so she don't have to put it in the trailer and take up some of our tire racks. So make sure to go check her out Friday night there at Ultimate and buy you a T-shirt or a souvenir door. We've got some pullback cars for the kids. They seem to be a big hit, so we got some of them with the Benji Hicks double nickel wrap on them. So, make sure and check her out.
All right. You want to thank some of your sponsors before we let you go?
First and foremost, my mom, my dad, Team K Enterprises, VP Fuels, Coltman Farms, Tanya and Brett. They've been a huge help coming on board. Can't thank them enough. I got to thank TB and Brakes. They helped out last year, and Jason and me are still good friends. So still got to thank them. And Hooker Harness, Neil, Scott, Pat Fagan with Fast Chef. Sorry about that. Dayton Dalu, Joey Grubb, Engine Racing Engines, my crate stuff. Glenn Clements, Jack Cornett, both of them build great super motors, flawless, both of them. Winners Performance, Falcon Transmissions. Trying to think. It's been a while. I haven't won a race in a while, so I haven't had to study up on this. Also got to thank all my crew, anybody that's in and out of the shop. My brother-in-law, he's a huge help. I can't thank him enough for everything that he does for me. And Brandon Johnson, he came on board early last year, and he stayed with us and stuck it out. And I got to thank JJ Jordan. He come on board towards the end of the year last year. It's nice to always have an extra set of hands to take care of grooving tires or cutting tires for us, where me and Brian can worry about working on the rest of the car. And Brandon always he does his deal with the tires, and Jordan does his deal with the tires, and That way me and Brian can spend time on the front end settings and, floor bars and shocks and springs and everything else that makes the whole piece work together. And Robbie Stevens, him and Bam, they come when they can. I believe Robbie's going to come up with this weekend. And then ultimately, I got to thank everybody that's believed in me as far as double nickel customers. They've, gone out on a limb and got a chassis from a no-name guy that's just trying to make it in this big old world. So got to thank all of them and all the BHR customers, whether we're working on rockets, master builds, Longhorns, whatever it is, whether it's Audi stuff or setups or bumpers or chassis repairs, we try and dabble in a little bit of everything so we can help people get back out there. And other than the rest of my product sponsors, I definitely can't thank them enough. It takes a lot to keep us going up and down the road, and it takes a lot for us to stay fresh throughout the year. So without them, we couldn't do it without spending an arm and a leg. So definitely got to thank all the product sponsors that stuck by me and helped me along the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Benji, we appreciate you being able to come on and talk to us tonight.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for having me. See y'all Friday.
Thank you, sir. Good luck this weekend.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And that there was Benji Hicks, driver of the number 55 double nickel machine, going to be in the house for the Doug Walls Memorial at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. Speaking of that, Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park going to try to get in their season opener this weekend. Got rained out last weekend.
For the second week in a row, hopefully.
But it will be the Doug Walls Memorial. It's going to be a one-day show instead of a two-day show. Super late models running 10,000 to win, 1,000 to start for a 40-lap main event. Mid-East Modified Tour will be in the house. Cambridge Gann going to be wheeling his 45, the live modified, for 1,200 to win. 602 late models, 1,200 to win. Mini stocks, 400 to win, and U cars is 400 to win. Super late models will have a non-qualifiers race. Anybody who doesn't make the field, they're going to run a Concy race, 500 to the winner, I believe. Gates will open at 3 o'clock for the pits. Stands at 5. Drivers meeting will start at 6. Stands is $20. Pits, $45. So everybody try to make it out to the Doug Walls Memorial event. Bobby Kohler and crew, Bill Link, Smoot, putting in a bunch of work over there trying to get everything looking better and up to snuff. Says, when's Cambridge going to run a UMP?
Dylan, ask your hero if he'll let me borrow a motor.
He must be talking about Typhoon Ty.
Yeah, that's the man.
But with that being said, with the race being changed at Ultimate, having to postpone it, and they upped the ante a little bit. They partnered up with the Ultimate Super Late Models, Mid-East Super Late Models, Cherokee, and Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park to put up a bonus for the
25. Is it 25? That's
$2,500 bonus if you can win both the races.
I tell you what, with the amount of competition that's coming to Ultimate Friday night, that's going to be a big feat, whoever can accomplish that.
If they can accomplish it, that's going to be a $20,000 payday. But like I said, Friday night will be the Doug Walls Memorial at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park with the Mid-East Super Late Models. Ultimate Super Late Models will be at Cherokee Speedway for $7,500 to win for the Big Chief 40-lap event. So hopefully somebody can pick up that bonus. Like I said, with that being said, Saturday night is the Big Chief Ultimate Super Late Model event at Cherokee Motor Speedway, the place your mama warns you about. And like I said, there's a $2,500 bonus if you can win that event and the Friday night event at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. So hopefully somebody will be able to pick up the sweep for the weekend and that bonus. Also running at Cherokee Motor Speedway Saturday is the Mid-East Street Stocks. It's a True Line Mid-East Street Stocks. They will be there for, I want to say it's $1,500 or $2,000 to win. I didn't look far enough into it. If you go to Cherokee's page, they do have all the details of what the pay is for the street stocks. But it is going to be a True Light Mid-East Street Stock Points event.
Back to my question earlier for this wonderful hat that I am currently wearing.
That 45 Maverick Gan hat.
The question, I'll repeat the question one more time. The question was, when did Billy, Tony, and Mark and my dad, Philip, when did they all race together? What year did they race together?
In the same division.
Yeah, in the same division.
Which we learned was hobby stock.
Was hobby stock, yep.
Mike would get some answers up there. Mike Willard, the Cobra. Ball and chain, let him get on Facebook tonight. Benji Hicks, the same Hicks as Ken to the right from Calpins. No. Don't know what you're talking about, Willard. 1985. Maybe we'll get some answers coming in here shortly. Because there is a little delay.
Yeah.
Between what they see and what we see. Jeff Barnacastle.
No.
They're going to have it modified in tow.
Oh, Lord. As old as Philip is, it had to be when Moses was around. Guess who that was? Mike Willard.
Let's see.
He probably heard
Chris Gallion said 1986.
you. No, not 86.
Barnacastle said 82. I got Kenneth Peace says
No, not-
1980.
Not 1980.
It's been a long time since there's been a hobby stock.
What was it, Dad? So it was cheap back then.
No, ain't nobody ever done nothing like that. Jimmy Ray says, hey, Benji Hicks, I sent a couple of guys your direction about purchasing a new car. I think they might be for Princeton. Kenneth Peace has answered again, 1981.
That is correct.
So, Kenneth, if you will message the On the Backstretch Facebook page with your information, we'll either come. You can come get it at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park or a racetrack close to you. Or if we have to, we can get it. We can get it to you. But 1981 was when Tony, Mark, and Billy and Philip all run the same division at the same year.
I think we got to talk about Fayetteville Motor Speedway that's coming up.
Absolutely.
This
the
weekend.
Nut Up or Shut Up. It's a Friday and Saturday night.
It's interesting. Interesting name.
That's a day special there. It is a Friday and Saturday night show. The Steel Block Bandits will be there Saturday night for 5,000 to win. I know Tyler Bear will be there, and I don't know who all they've got lined up to be there.
I honestly have no idea.
Friday night, 602 late models will run for 1,200 to win. Mods will run for 8. Street stocks 8. Legends 500 to win, and Crown Vics paying 200 to win. Saturday night will be Steel Block Bandits. This will be their season opener for 5,000 to win. 602 late models 1,500 to win. 602 mods will be 1,000 to win. Street stocks 1,100, Legends 600, Crown Vics 200, and they have a junior sprints for $80 to win. Like I said, all that information can be found on the Federal's web page, but it is the Steel Block Bandits Easter Extravaganza. They're actually having an Easter egg hunt for the kids.
I know Ultimate Motorsports Park, they're also having a.
They were trying to get sponsors for it.
Yeah,
we do eggs.
We're entering.
You're doing it. They're going to be 3,000 eggs at Federal.
That's going to be
courtesy of the Steel Block Bandits.
That's going to be wild.
Like I said, it's a season opener for them guys. 5,000 to win, 500 to start.
What they ought to do? Crazy idea. Just put the do a top 6 invert. Put them in the eggs. Let them find it.
Well,
that ought to be interesting.
That would be something to see. What else is running out? See, Blue Ridge Outlaws were rained out at Lakeview last week, and they were made to reschedule for this weekend only. It's the only rain date Lakeview had for them. So Blue Ridge Outlaws will be at Lakeview also on Saturday night. That's a long ride to Lakeview.
Yes, it is.
Not quite as long as Livonia to Princeton, but we won't talk about that. Because I ain't seen no walls. Walls is in the comments over here. But I did see Jeff Barnicast was in there. His son will be running 602 modifieds and late models, I do believe, at Ultimate Motorsports in RV Park. I haven't seen the Dylan Warden. He may bring it 4-cylinder. They run 4 cylinders.
He ought to. He's hot off of a win.
Yeah. Jimmy Race he's invited Kenny and his jigs modified to Ultimate on Friday. But they're not running UMPs. I don't know if he's got a 602 or not.
Jeff said mod only this
Mod
weekend.
only this weekend. Okay. So they're only going to break out the modified this weekend. Everybody peeling out. Like I said, Ultimate Motorsports is already parked. Going to get their season opening this weekend, along with, of course, Princeton Raceway now put their schedule out. Yeah, you can find it on their Facebook page, or if not, you can get their schedule off of My Race Pass. It has all been posted to My Race Pass as well with the schedule. But their first event will be April the 13th. But I think they're going to have open practice April the 12th, the Friday before the race. For anybody who wants to come up.
I know we'll definitely be there.
He said he'll be there. Maverick, Goose.
We'll be there.
He said we'll be there. We're going to bring back that love and feeling in 2024. That's all I can think about when I think about Goose and Maverick for some reason. Like I said, Steel Block Bandits full schedule on their Facebook page. They've got a 15 race schedule so far. I haven't seen any changes in it yet, so still waiting. Make sure all the tracks have confirmed. Blue Ridge Outlaws, there's their full schedule. You can find it on their web page. I didn't see it on the Facebook page, but there's a link for the web page on their Facebook. Southern Wedge Late Model Association, they will get their start April 13th at Harris Speedway after being canceled for the first event. And then Modified Mafia was supposed to be in at Carolina this past weekend, but they called off Saturday and they raced Sunday. But Modified Mafia did not run Sunday with Carolina. But there's their full schedule. And of course, the 50,000 to win at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. I cannot get used to the Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. I still want to call it Friendship or Elkin or.
I've got to the point where I just call it Elkin because I can't
Elkin.
stop calling it Friendship.
602 National, 50,000 to win. 174 cars entered into that event already. And I got one more schedule, I think. Southwestern, the Southern Wedge Late Model Association. There's their flyer for their inaugural event, which will be at Harris Speedway on April the 13th. Awesome concept. Love the concept. Love the way the cars look. But I'm just worried about how long the cars will last. Running these old cars. I hope they don't tear nothing up because I want to at least see them one time.
Bring back that old feeling.
That old feeling.
Yeah.
The old Wedge car. Like I said, I've seen a couple of them. They look really cool. But I think they have a race at Ultimate Motorsports in RV Park. There's old Lion Lyle Nelson. Anybody know who Lion Lyle is?
Oh Lord.
Need a pickup truck, a goat, or something. He's got them for sale up there. And there's Smoot with the Blue Ridge Outlaws and the Southern Wedge Lake Model Association. They getting ready to start their season out at Lakeview Saturday night after a rain out. You giving away anything else? You got another question?
I do have another question.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do a T-shirt.
I do. I was going to do a T-shirt. Let's see if anyone's paying attention. So for my second question, it would be, who was the first driver to win in a new style Goliath chassis, modified?
Chassis. That might take him a little while.
Yeah, it will. You're not entered.
Oh. We're all laughing because that fella is actually in house.
He is.
He's hiding in the background, but he is in house. You know, it's not Philip Gann. No. He can't fit in the modified no more.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Blue Ridge Outlaw says they're tired of rainouts. Ain't we all? We are all tired of rainouts. Oh. Well, at least I'm number one in somebody's book tonight. So at least I'm number one in somebody's book tonight. I ain't getting nothing. Nobody knows who drove the mod. Does anybody know who drove a Goliath modified? It's like crickets in there.
Yeah. The chat has gone silent.
But I will say, I have some year or two old on the Backstretch shirts, new ones. They will be for sale at the Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park.
I don't think anyone knows. Hint, car number.
Willard's age.
Oh, man. Yikes.
I don't know how old Willard is, but it's pretty close.
Do it now.
I don't know how old Willard is, but it's pretty close.
Yeah. That was rough. That one was a rough one.
It was not Maverick.
It was not me. No, it was not me.
It was before Maverick got in a race car.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? 26. No, Willard, no. You're not 26.
You can't even turn that around and be right.
Lyle Nelson is right.
Lyle Nelson wins a T-shirt.
He is correct. It was Brandon Woodcock.
It was Brandon Woodcock.
Over at 311 Speedway. Oh, that was the good old days, wasn't it? Not really.
And Terry comes in one spot too late.
Oh.
Your daddy. He was one spot too late. Yes, Brandon Woodcock is in the house. He's camera shy. He's behind the camera. He's my cameraman tonight. Well, you know what, pick up the shirt at.
Yeah, you can come up here. We'll see you whenever. See you at the racetrack Friday. Or
when's he gonna break out his ride?
I don't know. You know, he come over. He was at the shop today. Lyle was at the shop today. Come pick up a couple parts.
Couple parts.
He actually went out and ate lunch with us. It was real nice of him.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
You just pick up this tab too?
No.
Oh.
Dad did it. Dad did it. No, I didn't. No, he said he asked me. I didn't. Dad did.
Lyle Nelson got one in show cars over there at his house.
Which, hey, me and Matt, me and Chopsaw, we's hammering on him. We's like, man, come on, you got to break that thing out.
What's Chopsaw coming?
Yeah, he's coming.
He's coming? Okay.
He's coming.
I didn't know if he's going back to the bridge to practice or not.
No, he's going to race this weekend at Elkin.
When we say Chopsaw, that's Chopsaw, Matt Chopsaw Duggins.
He also has a double nickel race car.
He does. Number 9, but it's number 99. watching everybody. I would doubt that, Jimmy Ray. I did talk to him yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Lionel Nelson says, I'm coming.
We'll see you there.
Well, I know you're coming, but is the car going to be following you? That's the question. That's a $1 million question.
Can't give this man a break, can you?
Who?
Wow.
I got to give somebody a hard time.
Yeah, well, where's Willard when you need him?
Will's going to get enough this weekend. I got to put up with him for 2 days.
Well, ain't nobody got to talk to him. Just
Y'all all don't understand.
No.
I tried to explain this to Brittany and Jason and Joey.
You just got to here's Willard. Brittany, that's it. That's all you got to do.
But y'all don't understand. I have to explain to.
You just tell them I've been waiting for me.
I explained this to Jason, Brittany, and Joey. They all put him up in a tower for me to babysit. They don't have to put up with it during the race. He can talk all he wants to. Them radios has got volume switches and different channels.
He talks to us quite a bit.
No.
Lionel Nelson's got something up there. I don't know what it is.
Looks like a little man. Yeah, he don't know. He don't know. That don't surprise me. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Is it going to be streamed Friday?
Yes.
It is going to be streamed?
It should be streamed.
On what?
It should be on XR.
Oh.
Was what I was told.
What?
The race Friday night.
Oh, Lord. Here he is.
If it's not XR, I'm pretty sure it's what it's supposed to be. If I'm wrong, I think Bobby Kohler's got it on the Ultimate page who's streaming it.
I can't read that. I don't know what that means.
What?
I can't see it. Whatever these
Something about babysit H divided by multiply divide, and he said he's doing score and payout. That's bad because you can't divide H by X. That's Willard. See,
that's that Common Core math.
That's that stuff I have to put up with Willard right there.
Bobby said, yes, it will be on XRTV.
XRTV. I was pretty sure that was right. Need to get Bobby on here one night.
Be very interesting.
Get Bobby to show up one night. Next big event. But it is XR. XR will be streaming the Doug Walls Memorial at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. There's Grayson.
The Slim Reaper.
He don't have that on the car this year.
He's still the Slim Reaper. Just ask him.
Well, that ain't what we call him, but him and Willard got a thing going. I don't know what that's about.
You should have seen him. You should have seen him last year while they was up at Elkin. They was talking about some wild stuff.
Oh, don't worry. I hear all the conversations.
I'll stand there listening
Hey,
to it.
Willard wasn't even there at the Charlotte trade show. Yeah. Good times.
Mm-hmm. It was never a dull moment.
No.
Never.
No. With Willard or Joey or Brittany or Grayson.
I would 100% say, though, out of all the cars that I've seen that's been wrapped so far over like the course of the offseason and stuff, I absolutely love Grayson's car.
It's a good looking car.
It's a good looking race car.
I've seen pictures of it, I should say. All right. I'm going to run through the sponsors one more time. Need Bumper Jack on there. I try to get Bumper Jack.
Bumper Jacking on the Backstretch Collide.
I'm working on Bumper Jack. I'm trying to get him to do some stuff at the racetrack with us and help us because he is added to the page.
Oh, yeah.
He can do some pit walks and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's
I'll do
why I
that
tell
with
you,
him.
I'm always in the trailer. I don't ever get to get out.
I'll do that with him. We'll take a microphone. We'll go interview all types of people.
Because he works that camera a whole lot better than I can. His phone camera better than I can. This camera I got here. What's that? We need the F-15 in the 4-5. That must be some y'all talk.
I understand what it
Okay.
means.
Willie said, I'll see y'all Friday. I'm bringing new.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for the warning.
See y'all Friday. I'm bringing new color toenail polish.
We're talking about toenail polish now.
I think he's turning into a trans. I really do.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's giving off these strange vibes.
He just shows the estrogen he does possess. I like the Selma. Selma. Oh Lord.
Oh no.
Willard is done. Grayson has brought up Selma Hyatt. Willard's done. All right, I'm gonna run through the sponsors one more time. If I can remember how. Oh, goodness gracious.
Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Medan, North Carolina. Go check out Gann's Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Score, and for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast for You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Tate Logging and Firewood, located in Low Gap, North Carolina. That is the home of the Hillbilly, Zach Tate and the T9 Machine, and also the Hillbilly Girl of Abby Tate. For all your logging, timber, and firewood needs, go check out Tate's Logging and Firewood or give them a call at 336-757-6706. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Walnut Cove, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. TC Construction, that is Travis Covey out of King, North Carolina. He is the official sponsor of the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, Fast Time Award, and Hard Charger Award for the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association, your home of the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Pro Fabrications Mid-East 604 late models, and your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. And debuting this year, the Mid-East Super Late Model Series. Go check them out at racemideast.com. Andrews Mowing and Landscaping, the driver of the number 46, 604 late model. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford with Andrews Mowing and Landscaping for all your landscape design, maintenance, and grading needs. Give them a call at 336-624-8357 or go check them out on Facebook at Andrews Mowing and Landscaping.
And that's our sponsor for the show. Appreciate them coming on board this year. They over here passing phones around trying to figure out stuff. But like I said, this coming weekend, don't miss out on a big super late model event happening at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. You got the Doug Walls Memorial. Also teamed up this weekend with Cherokee and Ultimate Super Late Models for the 2500 to win bonus if you can win both events. 10,000 to win at the Doug Walls Memorial Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. To place your mama warns about Cherokee Speedway with the Ultimate Super Late Model, 7,500 to win for the Big Chief 40 lap event. Also, Mid-East Street Stocks will be there for a tour race. Well, like I said, everybody come out and support these guys. World Outlaws and Lucas are off this weekend, so should be no reason. And if you can't make it, it will be live streamed on XR. And that's all I got. You got anything else, Mr. Maverick Gann?
No, I don't have anything else. Just hopefully we see everybody this coming Friday, and hope to have a good time.
Well, we always have a good time. There ain't no doubt about that.
Regardless, as long as I'm there and I get to pick on Willett, I'm gonna have a good time.
I agree. All right, guys. Remember, it is Easter weekend. Everybody have safe travels. Hope everybody finds all their eggs. You found all your eggs?
I got all my eggs.
Okay. Just
All
making
right.
sure.
I got all my eggs.
But remember, guys, if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own asphalt.